Ready, set, go.
Known as Vlad the Impaler, a monster of a big man that is a top talent in the G League.
And with Vlad, I expect a lot of beautiful basketball being played.
Well, the Mad Ants will have their work cut out for them. We'll see if they're up for the task as this game unfolds here tonight.
And for Long Island, Vlad is the star of the team.
Tough matchup for teams because they can run so many sets from inside and out. Reminds me a little bit of how the Denver Nuggets are constructed.
Yeah, great point, Brian.
And with Vlad the Impaler, they really run the offense through him.
Every set this team has makes the best use of having an elite center in the middle. Haji is a great presence on the floor, and it's no surprise they built the offense around him.
Check out the bounce.
That's a lot of bounce per ounce right there.
How much was the bounce per ounce like ratio?
I'm not sure.
BPO, bounce per ounce. An unusual stat, but look, you said it. He's a highlight reel waiting to happen.
And here's AI outside. That shot off the mark. So Long Island will take it the other way. Outside Andrews. Marcus Young with the steal. And when Young is on the floor,
oh, wow. Give Young some points for his defense and for starting the break. Those are the plays that the organization really wants to see from him.
Now here's Kelsey. Haji, Trigg defending. And it's wide right, hits off the rim.
Not his best quarter as far as scoring. We'll see if he can get back on track.
Pass to Young.
A nice stroke on the jump shot. Young's in-between game is going to be a big factor in his attempt to make the leap to the NBA.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Haji with it.
When you create an atmosphere like that in the surrounding city, you get more than the sum of your parts. Keller inspires his players by really making what they do larger than the result on the floor.
Now a timeout called by Long Island.
And trying to take away some of their momentum.
Try anything.
So both teams changing it up here. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, Fresh, guarded by Calderon. Now here's Russell, guarded closely. 5 on the clock, and so it's going to be a 3-second violation there on the defense.
And the head coach of the Mad Ants, Gordon Keller. He's a back-to-the-basics kind of coach. He's going to drill the fundamentals and accountability to this Mad Ants roster from the first whistle to the final horn.
And the technical free throw is good. And Coach Keller not one to mince words with what he expects.
Absolutely not. If you're playing for Coach Keller, you're going to be sound fundamentally. And that structure he brings is crucial for players in the G League who are really looking to shore up their game.
Now here's Russell. Long Island, no good that time either. Outside Carter. AI. Back to Carter. Magic Calderon on the wing. Pass to AI. Lays it up and banks it in. And AI and the rest of the Mad Ants were involved in some community work recently. They had a booth at the State Fair.
You just have to love that the team is willing to take time and meet fans on an individual basis by having a booth at the fair. It just takes a day for the players, but goes a long way in developing ties with the community.
Here's Mack. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Very clever passing. He put the ball on a silver platter for him.
The Mad Ants with the lead. AI outside. Pass to Trigg. Down it goes for his third basket in as many drives.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it seems like it's come from inside the paint. Buckle up on defense.
Yeah, it's time to collapse down and make them shoot jumpers.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. The first one falls.
How would you keep
Dang, guys.
As every G League player knows, it's a long, hard road to the NBA. But of all the guys I've talked to, no one seems more prepared for the journey than Grace.
Here's Joseph, and slam dunk by Dustin Joseph.
That's getting the job done.
Powerful two-handed jam.
And 2 more on the board.
If he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
And with Marcus Young, perhaps the first thing you notice about him is the killer instinct on the court.
Young is a player that is always looking to exploit a weakness or to catch a defender slipping up. Sometimes he'll get too focused on that aspect of the game, but I'd say it's worked well for him.
Oh my God.
Here's Kelsey. And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Tipped away. Young with the steal. Out on his own on the break. AI with the bucket.
Should have dunked
Sure,
it, bro.
Brian, if you caught the local news, but apparently some of the Mad Ant players played a pickup with some of the locals.
Yeah, a sight to see for sure. I believe it was AI and Tatum in a 2-on-2 game. You know, small things like that are what makes this team so endeared in Fort Wayne.
Yeah, they really love them out here. Didn't do anything fancy there, didn't need to.
Nope. His only concern right now is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points.
Solid player.
Yeah, but Blake, there was some style there. It was a pretty sweet one-handed flush.
Now here is Tatum. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points in the game. And AI gets it to go.
You know how things get around here in Fort Wayne. When the Mad Ants play, the entire city pays attention. The whole city shuts down as they love to support their local G League chapter.
Here's Kelsey. Pass to Andrews. Now here's Haji. He's covered by Tatum. Here's James.
No.
The three-pointer off the mark.
And they continue to control the glass.
I think they've been the more physical team, guys, and that's why they're ahead.
Usually the more physical, more aggressive team wins the game.
Now here's Young. On the wing, Paul Tatum. Shot clock at 5. To the inside, Randolph. That ball. Nice speed that time from Paul Tatum.
Such a savvy veteran. Can't leave someone open around Tatum. That's asking for trouble.
It's 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Andrews, he's covered by Tatum. Now here's Andrews. D right on him. Shot from 16. Misses off the left iron. And that concludes the first half.
Oh, well, I thought you was lying. You do DC weapons.
The second half just about to get going here.
It doesn't take long to see what kind of game he's going to have today. He came out very aggressive, and he was so good in that first half.
And if you look at his shot chart, it looks like the ink spilled right at the rim. I mean, no reason for him to settle for anything less. There's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And there's our fantastic, you know, sharing really is caring.
Wow, someone paid attention in kindergarten. It's just been beautiful basketball to watch. And Andre Haji, better known as Gladney and Taylor, he is a handful of a center. Does everything you want from a big man, including scoring, defense, and setting up others on the offensive end.
Yeah, whether by design or by accident, that was a very high-quality shot they created.
And they've been struggling here offensively.
Bit of a dry spell for sure.
Pass to Haji. Over Trigg. 18 feet away. He knocks it down. And with Haji, as you mentioned, it is the ability to create for others that's so special.
Very special, very skilled, very smart player. And you know, it's rare to see a player of his caliber last long down in the G League. And I just think it's a matter of time before he catches on with an NBA squad. You just know there are scouts here watching him play.
Well, there's got to be teams that could use that kind of playmaking ability.
Absolutely.
And the basket by Young.
Nothing but money for him to start the half. They're 3 for 3.
On
I'm trying to
offense here,
watch
the
them
Nets.
play
11-point game. Timeout call
my
for the
Xbox,
Nets.
and I'm
Got
trying
too many easy buckets coming from
2K.
inside. Wanted to put a stop to it.
I would think so. I would think so. If they keep giving up the kind of easy looks inside and that they have been, they're in big trouble.
And they've got to change something up. Let's see what they do.
to, I think, 13. You can go look on YouTube.
Teams making some changes here. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Russell, Trigg defending, and slam dunk by Dustin Joseph.
Using his size to his advantage. If you allow Joseph to get inside, he's prepared to flush you.
Howie Carter, not the most impactful player on the floor for the Mad Ants, but he is a valuable member of the team.
Oh, absolutely. He can give them a spark on occasion, but he's one of those glue guys. Fantastic chemistry with the rest of the team, and he just knows his role.
Shot clock at 3. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get a shot off. That's a 24-second violation.
No.
Long Island trailing here. Now Russell. On the wing, Moochie Fresh. It's hauled in by the Mad Ants.
This offense's first miss after 3 straight makes to start the second half.
Pass to Calderon. Outside Carter.
No,
Down low that
my
time and got hit
God.
with the 3-second call. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Now Price, defended by Carter, and the basket by Price.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Every pass is with purpose, and their last 10 points have come off of assists. Great team basketball on display right now.
Now here's Carter. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
Good. He knows how to make his mark in the paint. Trigg's got a lot of other jobs to do out there, but scoring inside, that's job number 1.
Odom with the ball. Daniels covering. Pass to Fresh. Odom. Over Calderon. Goes back up, and he lays it in.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 points coming from inside the painted area, just dominating down low.
And obviously, that's something the defense has to address.
Timeout called the Mad Ants.
It looks like he saw some things out there that needed adjusting, and it's going to take a little time to talk it over.
Yeah, never a bad idea to use a timeout if there's something that's got you concerned.
High post, Connor Trigg. Outside Carter. AI. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle on a lot of contact there.
And of course, AI, a name that might sound familiar to college hoops fans. Had a good run, a big game in the Sweet 16, but ultimately the team came up just short. Still showed some great potential in what was his final year.
And the Nets making a change here. And he makes both free throws. And AI, not the leader of the Bulldogs team, but he was a vital piece.
Yeah, wasn't the leader while he was there, as that role was filled by Corey Harris, but he certainly showed promise. Physically, it's always been there for AI, right? He just needed time to sharpen the mental aspect of the game.
The Mad Ants leading. Well, it has been said time and time again, but it doesn't make it any less true. The state of Indiana loves their basketball.
And it's one reason why a team like the Mad Ants can have such a devoted fan base. It goes across the entire state.
It's in everyone's DNA. Now, here's Russell. James, covered by Boss. Pass to Mack. Now here's James. Shot clock at 6. From past the arc. The shot off that time. And these guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assists.
When everybody's involved offensively, it's in a way helping you defensively too.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Russell. And the foul called on AI. That
Never mind. I just loaded the game. I'm on Nuketown. Yay.
One shot.
Nuketown. Cooper, I got every DLC weapon and melee weapon.
You know, he possesses sort of a throwback game for a big man. Haji is most comfortable operating close to the basket.
AI outside.
I do want to know.
It's stolen by Odom. Shot from 12. It's hauled in by Randolph. And they've been really controlling this one.
Never want to get too complacent, though.
I'll get it scared right now.
Good, and the assist goes to AI.
And as they continue to dominate, you wonder just how much higher this lead might get.
And it really could get out of hand because their defense has been just as excellent as their offense.
Great overall game.
Timeout called, the Nets.
He's been ice cold. He's been forcing a lot of shots, and as a result, his team is suffering. Instead, he needs to get the ball moving and get his teammates involved.
Here's Haji. Pass to Kelsey. Drops in the layup for 2.
He's just a scoring machine, guys, and I know I'm not the only one to describe him that way.
Wow, big shots on that boy in the head.
Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Yeah, I think AI did some work on his inside game during his time in China. He's looking very confident in that area.
Pass to Haji. And it's good for 2.
Defenders didn't really even get a sniff of him on that move to the cylinder.
And this could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
What a performance it's been.
AI inside, defended by Nelson.
Rugged play, and that's good for AI.
Look what
The more physical he is, the more toughness he develops, the closer he'll be to the NBA.
That one's off. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. James, defended by Madison. Pass to Odom. James with the ball. Clock at 6. Andrews left side. Off target from downtown. And it's the Mad Ants with the ball. Here's Calderon. Hits the three-point bomb.
And they're not finished yet. We're going to make sure about this win.
Yeah, they're not taking any chances. This is how you close a game out.
Look how happy their coaches.
Pass to Andrews. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Drew's going down quickly at both ends.
What an answer. You come at me with the 3, I'm coming right back.
Everybody gets a 3.
And shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds.
No!
And that one's good.
That's
AI.
As soon as AI turns it on, get out of his way. I mean, look at him do his thing and take over.
Yep.
Now here's Odom. Daniels covering. Pass to Campbell. Odom.
Cooper.
There's Andrews.
Let's get on left.
And there is the final whistle. Mad Ants win. Fantastic performance from the team to defend the home court.
And there were standout
let's
bars
get
that I
on
chose,
left.
but I like the way that the whole team, everybody, aimed to slow up.
You want to get on black, Cooper?
That was a key factor in Fort Wayne.
Okay, get on. Yeah. There is. Oh.
Thanks for joining us on this presentation of G-League
It sounds like you're faggot.
Why y'all leaving the
What?
bar?
Your name. You're working hard, right? Fighting.
Yeah, but I keep slamming into this wall.
Why?
I don't know.
You haven't seen
I'm doing everything right. I keep my head down. I grind.
So you're still hitting that wall.
How would Jaden be when he hadn't seen
So climb over it. Find your way around it. Dig a tunnel underneath it. Do not think about this wall as a barrier. Think about it as a question.
What's the question?
Oh, it all fell apart, and now I just trolled.
Yo, yo, yo. It's your boy AI coming at you from Fort Wayne, Indiana. All by way of China and the Shanghai Bears. What's up to my people out there? What's up, Way? What's up, Zhang? What's up, Coach? Hey, Corey Harris, I'm coming for you, man. I'm not going to take it easy on you, but, man, we're going to have a good time. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be good. How was that? Not magic, but, it works. Yeah, maybe, but I don't know. Man. Like,
can you play
I don't
Call
wanna
of
come off like
Duty
you're just trying
Black
too hard
Ops
to
3
promote
with
me.
me?
I want my game to speak first. Your game is going to speak for you, man. I'm going to speak for you.
I got the sweetest camo. See, look, Ansley.
Look, hey.
Ansley, look.
You got to keep your wrist loose, all right? You're shooting too flat. What do you care how I shoot? You're the one with the game coming up. I know. Look, one more time, okay? Wrist loose. Elbow in.
Oh, my head hurts.
Woo! That's right, baby. Feels good, right? It does. Hey, so, you think I screwed up with Nikki? On a date? Yeah.
I'm just about to play. I'm about to play custom games.
Are you nervous?
He said that he was gonna hack me. But guess
Well,
what? I was
maybe, I
like
guess,
this, bro.
but,
I was
I mean, it's not like
"Nah,
because
fam,
she's a
you
blogger.
ain't playing me."
I mean, I think about her all the time, like,
You're
she's
crazy.
in my head, man, like, it's
GTA?
actually kind of nice. You know, it feels right. It feels like something's happening.
Wow. The unflappable AI finally getting butterflies.
Why you put back on her skin? That skin you had on. That's fine.
That's my touchdown, Dennis. Just show your touchdown, Dennis. Look, Ansley, this is my cousin. Touchdown, Dennis. Come here, Wendy. Show your touchdown, Dennis.
Oh, Ansley. Ansley.
Ah! Show her your touchdown dance. Get up! That's
That's my cousin
GTA.
yelling in the back.
That's my.
He that came over for this week.
Show her your Fortnite dance.
Your boy said a
about your boy?
Hey,
Go.
man, get that phone out of my face, man.
All right, no, come on. You're going to hear about it anyway.
It's
Everywhere.
Look, Corey Harris ain't playing for the NBA.
Whoa, look. It's not just Corey Harrison.
Bro, get your butt out my face.
The timing cannot be better for me. I mean,
fart on
the
you.
scouts coming to the stands. They don't want to miss the show. This is like chess. So who's really
So we learn how to see I'm hiding first. You got time.
Hello and welcome everyone to South Dakota. I'm
Go
Blake
right there.
with my partners Tim Swartz and Brian Banafitemi. We have
Go
Mad
there.
Ants Road action for you tonight as
Go
they
there.
travel in to take on the Sioux Falls Skyforce.
And although the Mad Ants can boast their own acquisition from China, the Skyforce, they can claim the same thing. Tonight, we are so excited. We'll get a chance to look at the man they call Flying Dragon, a fantastic forward prospect.
And it makes sense that the Skyforce land a Flying Dragon, right? You see what I did there? From all reports, Hanchi is pure dynamite once he takes off into the air.
Well, we're going to see if young AI and crew can tame the dragon soon enough. And without a doubt, Sioux City has been energized since bringing the Flying Dragon onto the roster.
Boy, when you add a dynamic athlete like the Flying Dragon, it brings a spark to the whole team. We saw this
Hey, Cooper, you was laughing about it too.
when the
You like
Mad
to
Ants
say
got AI. Well, you can't help but notice the raw athleticism of Flying Dragon.
Why would I like to
Just
get my
blow by
ball?
anybody.
Yeah, Flying Dragon's leaping ability is what jumps out.
You be
But
sucking
he's
on
very
ball.
shifty and flexible, and he has a fantastic
That's what you eat for breakfast.
one of the
Wow.
best athletes in all the G League.
It's such a treat to watch.
Tatum, that's good.
There's no reason to let Tatum get this close.
But don't
When he
make me
does,
say
he's committed
don't make
to
me
scoring.
so glad.
Outside Hahn. A little over a minute and a half into this
Boy,
first quarter.
this is you.
His second
Wait, I'm not
hit
showing
in
you.
4 attempts.
You don't get the name Flying Dragon by staying on the ground. He is sporting a 48-inch vertical. You combine that leaping ability with his height, and he might be one of the most feared aerial artists in short time.
Count it.
Looking good so far. Made all 4 of their
You
shots to get it
GTA.
going.
And so here is Sioux Falls. They're a 4-point game.
I'm not gonna go.
And lots of contact there. Missing the shot, but he'll shoot 2. It's going to go on Connor Trigg.
You know I'm still broadcasting, right?
Putting the ball on the floor and beating people to the spot.
And as you said with Flying Dragon, 48-inch verticals are something you just don't see.
No, you really don't see that too much. And to be able to get up like that with the frame that he has, there is nobody who can leap like that on this level or the next level. Look, the NBA is just waiting for the rest of his game to catch up, and he's going to be entertaining for years to come.
No doubt. And Flying Dragon coming over from China, just like AI on the Mad Ants did.
The two, they had faced off against each other, had some great battles
Wait,
from what I've
Izzy,
heard.
you can't leave
And maybe
me out.
that will
Wait,
carry
wait.
over to this side of the Pacific.
Well, we can only
Izzy.
hope. Now here's
Izzy,
Lee.
do it.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first quarter. And it's Han Chi with the jam.
Keeping his eyes up
Man,
and
oh my
staying patient. Lee does a great job of locating the open man.
With the numbers he puts up,
But
you figure it
Izzy.
was just a matter of time. NBA
Do you
teams have
have
their eye on
Lee?
Young.
Not surprising at all.
Izzy,
given
do you have
Lee?
the latest rumor is that the Lakers have the most.
But what about Lee?
Seismic.
Outrageous move, but that's what
What
he's
about
known
Lee?
for. The Flying Dragon giving us a show.
And the Mad Ants call time here.
What about Lee?
Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. AI outside.
You ain't got no game.
Some solid defense from Han Chi.
Ooh, I got Call of Duty.
And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have, staying aggressive and playing in control.
Now here's Keith, defended by Carter from 17 feet out. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
Well, you figured out it was just a matter of time before the Flying Dragon came over to the States. The numbers and performances he put up in China were absurd. And you just know that a team was going to take a closer look at what he could do over here on this side of the pond.
Here's Keith. And he fakes in the layup.
Yeah, anytime the shot comes from that range, the offense has done its job.
The Mad Ants trailing. AI outside. Pass to Trigg. Outside Carter. Back to Trigg. Calderon guarded by Jennings. Shot clock at 5. Here's AI. Again, AI missing.
Why you gotta go to sleep today?
From beyond the arc. The shot that time not on target. So Fort Wayne will take it the other way.
The one thing with Coach Keller is that he wants to impact more than just basketball knowledge to his players.
Absolutely. Coach Keller is up in favor.
What is making me start over?
Side of basketball to be well-rounded men in the community. I know it's something that the players get behind and appreciate from him.
Yeah, he's just such a great coach on and off the court.
I'm restarting this game glitch. I'm getting on Call of Duty with you.
And the first one drops.
The AI, he has something that not a lot of other players this level have. The level of experience for playing overseas, taking a different style of play from his time in China. I think that'll help him make the jump and make him more versatile when he gets to the NBA.
Pass to Jennings. And here is Evans, guarded by Calderon. Keith with it, Grace on him. Evans with the ball. Jennings inside. The 3 is up. He got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. Mad Ants making a switch here.
I didn't even remember I had this game.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. AI banked in off the glass.
Just talking with AI and the rest of the team, you get the sense that AI has really started to find himself on, and maybe more importantly, off the court. Having a few games under his belt with this team has put him at ease, and the results are visible on the court.
Look.
AI with the block.
And really a big part of shot blocking is timing. AI showing that he's capable of rejecting shots.
Pass to Tatum. 6 on the shot clock.
What? You got it?
AI. Back to Tatum. Good, and the assist goes to AI.
Wait, Skylar talks.
Excellent use of the catch and shoot. You gotta guard Tatum closely, or you will pay the price.
And it's Hahn missing. The Mad Ants with the lead. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock.
Wait, Italy, do not start
and
zombies.
The call will be against Evans.
Italy,
foul of the game, winning the boss, and they'll go to the line.
A nice job of drawing contact.
A lot of his younger teammates credit him for showing them the ropes, helping them prepare for what they hope will be an NBA career.
Just say you're offline, Italy gaming.
Now here's Keith, defended by Carter.
All right, how you spell it?
Now here's Keith, over Calderon. Comes up empty from 19 feet out.
J-O-E.
And the first half now in the...
I just added you. I'm about to join you.
And now the third quarter, about to get going again. What a game we're seeing from Han Chi.
As effective as he was slashing to the hoop in that first half, he was even better once he gets to that hoop, finishing.
Those were some amazing dunks we saw. Just a marathon of dunks. Dare I say, a dunkathon. I can't imagine he'll be able to top those in these last 2 quarters, but let's hope he tries.
Well, you might have seen that article about Marcus Young recently. He's certainly a
He's gonna wait for me to get on.
Yeah, when you have the offensive talent that Young does and are as driven and ambitious as he is, you're destined for great things.
Ansley.
Definitely a name to watch in the G League.
Yeah, one to follow, definitely.
Is my macaroni done? Hey!
A major
Daddy, your head over? Watch my cousin
another
scream.
one for Han Chi. Stand up and take notice because this kid is for real.
Cooper told me to moan.
AI up top, on defending. Here's Trigg. Good, and the assist
Ansley,
goes
can you
to
say,
AI. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played.
And the reason why I was saying,
Han up top, back to Lee.
that's why he texted me.
Toss to Han. Over AI.
Ansley, I'm
Han
good,
misses.
but I'm not that good.
Well, the Mad Ants were excited to land AI, and he's continued to improve his game since he's arrived.
He has put in work and is razor sharp in his focus. Sometimes a player is a late bloomer, and that might be the case with AI, given how he's stepped his game up.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. AI, Han defending. For 3, Paul Tatum. And it's Sioux Falls with the rebound. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Pass to Roberts. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And we see more shots coming from outside nowadays, and Roberts is doing his best to keep the interior alive.
Look at this good mac and cheese that we got.
AI outside. On the wing, Paul Tatum. Back to AI.
He proceeds level
On a 5-for-8 shooting
117.
night. The way that AI has come out firing in his first few goes with the Mad Ants, there is talk that he could garner NBA attention.
Exactly, Blake. If he keeps performing like he has and doesn't slip up, you have to think you simply can't ignore him. But, you know, the one thing is he can't get caught up in that. Just needs to go out and keep improving his game.
Take it day by day. Here's Splitter. And once again, off the mark by Sioux Falls. Outside Grace. And the Mad Ants get it back. And that one's good. AI.
That right there, that's the type of hustle coaches love. AI doing his best to make an impact on the glass.
Right wing. Back to Evans. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Oh, Maestro. He is so good at making those lead passes.
AI. Barton defending. AI, no good. The Skyforce trail. Inside.
Nah, he made
Barton's shot's good.
Crisp pass into the paint.
A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. AI outside. Slides right through for his 7th basket and 11 tries.
And you can tell AI is used to getting knocked around. Doesn't faze him in the slightest.
Out to the wing. Here's Splitter. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. Pass to Trigg. Back to AI. Basket number 8. All good. He's attempted 12 shots.
I love the fearlessness. AI doesn't get nervous when the defense is on him inside.
Now Day. Daniels covering. Beyond the arc. The three-pointer is on target.
I'm not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
And it's the Mad Ants with the ball. They've led by as much as 10.
You know, road life in the G League, it can be rough. Getting wins as an away team, it's no easy task. This travel isn't as easy as it is in the NBA. A lot can go wrong on the road, and it feels like everything is stacked against you at times.
No!
From deep AI. Again, AI missing. And these guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assists.
When everybody's involved
Give me a
offensively,
gobble.
it's in a way helping you defensively too.
Did you see that? He canned the buzzer beater.
An ideal finish to the quarter for them as he cans it at the buzzer.
Fantastic shot. Cool and collected like me in my prime. And just didn't rush it at all.
You said that right.
The points. And the final. Making a switch here.
Yeah, it's fine.
I'm lagging.
And go.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws for him.
Too athletic. Hanshi is a top challenge defensively. Well, let's see what he does at the line.
I can't. Y'all already started.
So he gets them both. The Mad Ants with the lead. AI outside. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. For 3, Paul Tatum nails the tray.
Let's go.
Well, you might remember Paul Tatum had some time in the NBA, and there's a chance he can make it back. A few performances at the end of the season, there's a chance he gets called back up to the NBA.
From the line, and Han gets it to go.
Right now, this is the shooting range where Hanshi feels most comfortable. As DeRozan-like feel from there.
From deep AI. Ooh, no luck on that one. And the Skyforce going the other way now. And with Tatum, as you said, it would most likely be his last chance on making an NBA roster.
And even though he isn't the youngest player on the roster, he still has the makeup to help an NBA team for a stretch run. If he gets hot, he could end up a 12-man on a team looking for a veteran presence, but he has to show that he can still be an impact player by putting up numbers in games like this one.
Boy, oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, does it?
Brings a tear to my eye.
Yeah, Tim, well, you can never throw it down like that, but it looks fun, doesn't it? And trust me, if you need to learn how, I can teach you some lessons after this game. Give an assist there, not for a pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed him up and made the layup possible.
Pass to Randolph. Now here's AI. Unloads. The offensive rebound. And down it goes. 2 points.
Yeah, his coaches are just thrilled when Trigg does that type of dirty work. Getting after it on offensive glass and salvaging the possession.
AI with it.
Ali things.
And Doug Evans with the block.
I'm lagging. They want my booty.
Tries it from 19. And yes,
and I just got blocked.
It must be nice for them to know that game in and
I'm
game
lagging.
out, his
Oh my
offense
God.
will be there for them.
Tatum, that's good. And it's Marcus Young with the assist.
Yeah, an encouraging sign for sure. When Young is sharing the ball, it makes his team more dangerous.
Now a timeout called by Steve Ball. And the Mad Ants.
They put me in at 18.8 in 1 second, bro.
I'm going to get this double points for you.
Why they need me that much, bro? Y'all can let me stay out first.
And here's
I had to
Keith.
come back in. Y'all fast.
Count it.
Ooh, I like that, bro. I like that. I like that. I like that.
I am lagging.
Deep AI.
Bro!
Off the mark.
Shoot that.
Launches
I want
it.
to get off this.
And that's the buzzer. Mad Ants win. They showed a lot of grit to come in here and walk out with a road win.
I'm lagging so hard. Bro, it just hit me, bud. It's like, dude. Like,
Everyone here, I'm Blake. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time.
So, you're the big scout that everyone's been talking about.
Hey,
think,
my
man?
cousin's
Am I
finna
finally
be
walking?
Look, Coach Keller might seem like he has a bag of marbles in his head, but the dude knows the game.
Cooper!
Doesn't really answer my question, but
I'm here, aren't I? Marcus Young. Kid can play. A lot of eyes on him, too.
what's with you, man? I try to ask you a direct question, and all I get is this runaround. Like, I don't understand.
There you go. Like the world owes you a spot in the NBA.
All I do is work. That's all I do. And I just can't get a break. That's my problem.
You said it yourself. Something is missing. Don't ask me for answers you already have.
Well, so Marcus has this all figured out, and I don't?
Maybe.
Cooper, I'm gonna join you.
I like Marcus, Gay. I've never talked to him. I don't know him. I do know you. People are
Cooper!
starting to talk about you. You're making people's boards.
Cooper!
Scouts are looking at you.
Cooper!
There are a lot of other guys out there, too.
Cooper!
Man, this.